Hey guys, and welcome back to Views from the Yale. So we've got some big news with some news coming out of Fleur Robinson, who's mentioned a big increase in Wrexham's turnover, which should be very positive news for Wrexham for this season and potentially for future seasons to come. So of course, before we continue, if you're new around here, if you could please subscribe to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. So Fleur was speaking at a business conference earlier today, and she's mentioned about the investment of the club and how the turnover has greatly increased. They've seen the turnover increase from 2.5 million to 20 million, and obviously we're continuing to see that big build up of development for Wrexham in terms of sponsorships, shirt sales. Obviously we saw it in the week, but the new shirt was unveiled, and there obviously was a lot of problems in terms of the shirts being bought, but there might be teething problems and they'll figure out that demand. But that again just shows what interest there has been in Wrexham Football Club over the last couple of years. And if you want to compare to other teams, so the average revenue per club in the EFL, League 2 5.2 million, League 1 9.2 million, and Championship 28 million. So Wrexham is already above the average League 1 side, and probably lower Championship, upper League 1, because obviously there are going to be some big League 1 sides, so probably likes of your Derbies and Sheffield Wednesdays probably are on the bigger end, and then lower end in Championship, Blackpool, Wigan, obviously those the relegated teams. But that's obviously we haven't even got. We're just getting back to the Football League and we're getting all these new deals. I think we're going to see a lot more investment, a lot more revenue coming through following Welcome to Wrexham, because obviously this is where the big drive is coming from. We're also going to be getting, when the COP is completed, that's going to be another 5,000-6,000 people coming through the turnstiles, which obviously traditionally would have been the main source of income. It looks like there's going to be lots of fun going on with Wrexham in the future. There's also the streaming aspect, because obviously we had the National League streaming the last season, and there's more streaming for the Football League next season, so that's going to be a big drive moving forward. Again, there's even teams like Nottingham Forest, who when they were promoted to the Premier League, they had a revenue of 29 million. So again, if we're at 20 million already, I think that's going to be more for the upcoming season, because obviously there's new deals we signed with Stoke and with United Airlines rather than the previous seasons, because it does seem quite a big jump to go from 2.5 to 20 million. And considering last March they mentioned there was a turnover of 5.9 million, and perhaps there wasn't the impact of the Welcome to Wrexham deals coming through. But you can see it just growing and growing, and there's going to be no problems with us competing with other League 2 sides or other League 1 sides of players, because there's all this talk about, now the Wrexham are in the Football League, they have to deal with the financial fair play rules, which will restrict us, but we're going to have such a big advantage over the other teams. It's almost unfair for those guys, and no wonder they're thinking that Wrexham will be the favourites for the Football League. I mean, what do you all think? Do you think you can see them going much higher, than maybe even challenging some of the upper end of the Championship? And like Luton, they've recently been promoted. The season before they were promoted, they had a revenue around 17 million. So we've got plenty of time if we get to Championship that we can certainly match that and push on further. And then I think things are likes of merchandise. There's always been lots of problems with getting merchandise the last couple of seasons with Robin Brandon. Of course, they've ordered 35,000 shirts, but I'm of the opinion that that's not really going to be enough. They should have, I think, they're probably more looking towards 50,000, especially when the second season of Welcome to Wrexham does come out. There's going to be an even greater demand. I mean, they mentioned about it being Championship level demand, but I think it could even be Premier League level demand by the way things are going. Let me know what you think of this recent developments, and of course if you're new around here, please subscribe. We'll talk with you soon. Thanks, goodbye.